What up guys, your boy Mr. S Gamer here. Today I have a video for you. Today's video is a flight from Nashville in America to Detroit, Detroit Metro. I'll give you the ICALs. The ICAL for Nashville is Kilo November Bravo Alpha. I'm in the Charlie stance, and the ICAL for Detroit Metro is Kilo Delta Tango Whiskey. Okay, basically what's going to be on this flight is going to be the same as my last 777 flight. It's going to be tutorial slash the flight, so you've got the whole flight. There's also going to be a tutorial in here of landing the ILS with the HUD, the heads up display. That's going to be later on in the video, but I'm landing. But I'm just going to go through all this stuff that you got doing the PMDG for an auto land basically. So yeah, I'll see you later. I hope you enjoy the flight. Yeah, thank you. Stay tuned for the tutorial. See you in a bit, guys. Bye.
Ground, Southwest 1987 with information Alpha, West taxi, ILR. Southwest 1987, taxi holding, point for runway 31, via taxiway Tango 6 Lima, Lima 8, contact tower on 118.6 Woodbay. Taxi holding, point for runway 31, using taxiway Tango 6 Lima, Lima 8, Southwest 1987. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. 672, Airport 672, cleared at Human Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, survivor maintain altitude 6,000. Departure frequency is 128.45, Squawk 2606. Airport 672, Human Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb maintain altitude runway 31, Southwest 1987. National Tower, US Air 960 with 19 miles southeast inbound ILS, runway 31, approach. US Air 960, National Tower, continue runway 31, FSX-1080. Continue runway 31, US Air 960. Contact ground on 1-1-9er. Left 1987, clear for takeoff, runway 31, 344 at 14. Clear for takeoff, runway 31, Southwest 1987. Overhead 121.9er, overhead 70055. US Air 960, cleared to land, runway 31. Cleared to land, runway 31, US Air 960.
V1.
Rotate. V2.
Southwest 1987, contact multiple approaches.
Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see now, we're receiving our clearance from, we're receiving our clearance and information on our arrivals on runway. As you can see, when I'm going into Detroit, I'm landing on runway 9 right. Music might be free right. Basically, you want to follow all the, you want to follow everything. You want to follow all the commands that you're given, and then just go into your at departure and arrivals page on your FMC. You want to go on arrivals. Then you just want to click on the approach you're doing. I clicked on ILS runway 3 right. Then you want to go into your route, your legs, and then at the bottom, as you can see in the as you saw in the FMC, you just want to go from the top waypoint that you were just given. You want to put that in the route discontinuity bit, and then that's just going to basically connect the two. Okay, now I'm receiving my clearance from the controllers to set me on the localizer. I'm cleared on the ILS, and just telling me to contact the tower of Detroit. Once again, follow all the commands first before you do anything. But of course, now you should have your route in. They're not going to bug you to keep following their controls, their commands, so you can just click LNAV. This will just give you onto the correct route that the FMC is giving you. And then also what you want to do, you want to pause your flight, go into map, and then click go into map, find the airport and the approach and landing. If it's ILS, which it should be, you want to go into the ILS. You want to click on it, it's a green needle, you want to click on it, you want to take down the frequency of it, and you also want to take down the runway heading. As you can see now, I'm just changing my nav frequency. It's the next step. With that up frequency you just tick down, you want to change the nav frequency, which is the one below the controller frequency. It generally varies between 108 and 119 or 118, it's one of the two. But you just want to put that frequency into there. Then you're sorted. Once you can, you just want to swap them over. You want to do this on both navs. You want to do this on both navs, and of course, you know, just do it on both navs. Then you want to swap these two over. You want to press the little arrow that swaps the two. So then it's both active. Okay. Now I am still descending to 2,700. But I'm well below the height I need to be, or I can be, on the approach. So, yeah, just decline your speed, and then just follow the approach in. There's not really too much to say. You can put your flap down, and the speed is where you want it to be. Just try and refer to the approach frequencies set on your FMC. Then as you hit the localizer, just continue on it. You don't really have to put on the approach button yet until you need to. As you can see, I've changed the navigation display, so you can see at the bottom of it you have this little box that has your height and basically all the waypoints. You won't have to click on approach. You don't have to click the two approach buttons until you hit the solid purple diagonal line. That's basically the glide slope. But there's not really much else to say until you hit that point. But as soon as you hit the glide slope, that is when you're officially en route to the approach. But hopefully now you're localized, or you're on the localizer, therefore you won't have to do any more heading. You're going at the correct heading of the runway, you're going at the same heading of the runway, and stuff like that. But yeah, just try and, the PMDG is very helpful in the fact that it does give you the reference speeds on the primary flight display. On the speed, as you can see, there's like a little green 1 and a green up. These two basically just tell you, look, here's the speed, here's like one of the speeds you can be at, should be at. I have got the spoiler slightly up. This just gave me a little bit of slowdown when I was descending. otherwise I would have been rocketing through the air like 300 knots, which isn't the best thing on landing. But I'm coming close now to hitting that localizer, so in a little bit I did manually do the speed brakes, or the spoilers, whichever you want to call them. You just want to, if you have done that manually, you want to put them up or click the little, whatever your spoiler button is. Mine's the question mark on the keyboard. You just want to hit that so it goes, so it puts them down. Then you want to arm them again. Okay, here to basically localise on the glide slope, you want to click both the autopilots on and then click app. It's basically just the green button. It's basically just the button next to heading select and altitude hold, and I think it's below the VOR localizer. But now this will activate the glide slope and mainly just stick you in approach mode. I've got the aircraft coming up. I've just undone the HUD, and the HUD's very useful. Unfortunately, I don't think the majority of airlines do use it or had it as an extra. It is very useful because it's basically, you won't have to look down at everything because it's all just in front of your head. You just want to check all your main displays and stuff, your navigation and your engines. That's about it, really. On flap 15, I'm on the recommended speed that the FMC gave me. I've got the runway dead ahead, and also now what you want to look on. If you're using the HUD, it should be on the top of it, but it's going to be on the flight display for sure. You just want to look at the top right box. This will change soon to GS/flare. I mean G/S flare. This basically means glide slope flare. You're gonna flare the aircraft when you come down. Basically, that's the easiest way to say it. The aircraft will flare. There's not really much to say, really, apart from I'm just casually descending now. I was at the right altitude anyway. It's just handy having the auto land feature. I'm gonna try and vary up the uses of the two, just so it gives me some practice when I'm landing and stuff like that. Because no one's perfect at anything apart from a real pilot. He probably is perfect at landing or something. But yeah, I just want to warn you, the wing view clip doesn't actually have any sound, purely because I got an out of memory error just as I vacated. I did manage to save the flight, so the taxi into the gate's fine. But yeah, this is it. As you can see, there's like a little circular, I'm trying to think what it's called, but it's just got a little circle in the middle of the HUD. It sort of follows the runway. I've just got my landing clearance, and I'm basically prepared for landing. I'm about 4 miles, 4 miles out, probably more actually. But yeah, as you can see on the it has changed now on the primary flight display to glide slope and flare at the bottom. This is it. You'll just sit back and enjoy the landing. At this point I would make sure that it's on there. As you can see, it is. I would swap to the flare. I would swap to the wing view, because for some reason PMDG add-ons they don't show the reverse thrusters and spoilers coming up in the replay. It's really annoying. But yeah, that is just about it. As once again, I'm sorry for having no sound in the wing view. I got an out of memory, as I just said. But yeah, that is really it on the tutorial side. I hope you enjoy the rest of the flight. Enjoy the landing, nice and smooth as always from the 737. Yeah, I've explained it as much well as I can. I probably could explain it a little bit more, but I'm not going to. Sorry, it's just basically just do the basics. Make sure you're on finals now. Make sure you got your speed brake armed, your auto brakes armed, and your speed is correct. I believe it's a very nice. I think it's really windy in Detroit at this point. I just want to say to anyone who's involved with the Hurricane Sandy in America, in the East Coast, I hope it all goes well for you. I hope you're alright. My love to, well, yes. I just hope it all goes well. Hope you withstand, hope nothing's damaged at all. Stay strong in there. No offense, but I'm glad I live in the UK. You always get hurricanes. Sorry about that. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. That's a nice, very smooth landing. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the taxi and stuff. YouTube, I'll see you fucking later. Adios. Bye. That's the end of this story. Adios.